I think these are called Mike Tyson push-ups, but I'm not 100% sure. But they are pretty challenging, and especially if you do them back to back with other exercises that I'm going to show you today. Because in this workout video, that's no equipment necessary, and it's a full body weight exercise routine. I'll show you different exercises, primarily for getting your heart rate up. But one of the benefits of this type of exercise will be it helps with agility, coordination, and balance, all important at any age, but especially as we get older. So with this exercise, you want to be on the balls of your feet, or as close to being on the balls of your feet as possible. You don't want to be on your toes. And I start off in kind of the all fours position here. Raise up, and I'm going to go forward, kind of like I'm going into a downward dog, except for I'm going to keep my knees bent. Go forward into a push-up, press up, and then almost into child's pose, forward and back. Now, it's not a speed thing, but you typically want to do anywhere from 10 to 20 reps, depending on what your current fitness level is and what you can do. And what I would also recommend is, as soon as you finish doing a set of these, go into one of the other exercises I'm going to show you. Or, once again, depending on your fitness level, you might have to rest some first, but it will get the heart rate going, and that's the goal of these exercises. In this exercise, what I want you to do is you're going to have both hands on the floor and both feet on the floor. The key, however, is to have your butt up in the air and try to keep it that way. So what I'm going to do is, this is my right hand. I'm going to reach my right hand to my left foot, put both down, and switch to the other side. Now, once again, it's not a speed thing like a lot of the exercises, but it's a good one for the core. Good. Works with, once again, balance and coordination, because as soon as I lift one foot, one hand, I only have 2 points of contact. So for some, that's going to be a challenge depending on what your current fitness level is. But once again, opposite hand to foot, place it down. So it's a nice and deliberate motion that's working a lot of different muscle groups. So once again, I would stick with the 10 to 15 or even 10 to 20 reps. Keep breathing, don't want to hold your breath. Move on to the next exercise. So I'll show you from this angle, right, left hand, right foot, and just alternate sides. Have fun with it. Okay, on this one, it is a speed thing. Still 2 points of contact. My left hand, left foot. Alternate. Now, if I have to put it down until I get used to it, then that's fine. But your goal is to speed up and not put the foot down like I did there. But as you do it, keep trying. I'll show you again. Foot up, transfer, transfer, transfer. Really good for the core. Well, as I'm sure you can tell, all these exercises are from the floor, not a lot of jumping, although I'm kind of still jumping, but from the floor, I'm just not going very high. So on this one here, what I want to do is keep all my weight on the one leg, the other leg's up in the air, and I have to lift my butt off the floor with my hands and go forward as far as I feel comfortable, pull back, and out. Just like that. Now, once again, it uses a lot of different muscle groups, including the core, you know, your midsection. But to make it more difficult, if you need to, you could put the foot that you're standing on a yoga block, on a BOSU. That makes it a little less stable, therefore a little more difficult. So leg and butt up, out, pull back, and just go in that range of motion. Once again, the same amount of reps and sets apply as other exercises. Now what you want to do on this one is, instead of having both sides up in the air or both sides down, I'm going to have my left hand down on the ground, lift my left foot, go across the body, and raise my right hand up in the air. Now you could go and look above you or look horizontally. Once again, if you have any kind of vertigo issues, you might not want to try this one because it might make you dizzy if you go too quickly. But it works with a lot of muscle groups, therefore getting the heart rate up. As you could probably tell by my voice, I'm a little winded because I'm doing all these back to back, and yeah, it'll get your heart rate going. But just give it a shot, and if you have any questions, ask me in the comment box below. On this one, you're going to be on all fours, but instead of the hands and knees, you're going to be on the hands and your feet. So what I want to do on this one, right hand to left foot, and just stick on the side, and just do the foot tap. I could do the same thing on the other side. So in some ways, this is like a moving plank because your core has to stay engaged, using the arms, shoulders, legs, but instead of like a normal plank where you stay stationary in a static position, in this one I'm moving. Once again, try not to go too quickly. You want your moves to be deliberate, and then just do the best you can safely. Now, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like and share and all that good stuff, because it does help the channel. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you have any other video ideas you would like to see, just let me know in the comments box below, and I'll do my best to make that happen. Of course, if it's way out of my league or something like that, I may not be able to, but you know, like rock climbing, I'm not really good at that. I haven't done it for a couple decades. That's just one example, but you know what I mean. So just, yeah, if you want to help my channel, don't forget to subscribe.